It's me, Jessie, Galaxy, and welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to do an episode review of Black Lightning Season 1, Episode 4. If you guys haven't noticed, side note, I did change my YouTube name. I'll explain that either in the video or I will leave a description in the description box explaining the whole situation. But you'll understand why. So I'm not going to say that I called it, but your girl called it with the innocent situation, because I said last week, your girl said that Anissa gonna be doing something she ain't supposed to be doing. Lo and behold, that's what happened in episode 4. So, breakdown real quick. So, with the Anissa situation here, she rolled up. She saw these two girls that ain't got no business hanging out with those boys in a certain part of the neighborhood, a certain area that's not appropriate for a teenage girl. And, she rolled on up in there. She got those girls up. And then those guys, she confronted the guys and said, hey, you need to leave them girls alone. And then, excuse me. You know how some girls can, how some of us can be. Whenever we call the B word in a negative way, we want to knock somebody's teeth up out their mouth. That time, she did not knock him out, but I know she wanted to. I saw the look in her face. I'm like, you want to knock them out so bad. You got the capability because you got the powers. But you ain't got no business doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, which I'll explain here in just a second. But yeah, she gave him the look, took the girls up in the car, went in her car, and then went on back to school. And she took them on to school because they were not in school. Okay, stay in school, Jesus. But with that same situation, later on that night, she saw them at the corner store. And since she found out that she had powers, and she wanted to be a superhero so bad, and you just recently got those powers, I mean, with common sense, if you don't know, with the superhero universe type stuff, when it comes to being a superhero and then you first get your powers, you can't just up and do stuff just because you just got your powers. You have to stabilize them and learn how to control them, or else it will go way out of hand. So I was just like, Anissa, I know you want to get revenge because they called you the B word, but don't do it. And then she did it anyway. She knocked him out, and then instant regret was on her face because she knocked him out. And thank God, they still had a pulse. She called 911. Blah, blah, blah. And then Jennifer spent more time with Khalil in the hospital. And Jennifer told her parents that, hey, I don't want to be in track anymore. Because she wants to get rid of track, so she spent more time with Khalil. And I'm just like, I understand you want to be there with the person that you think you love. But your education and your extracurricular activities are very important because you need to build up a really nice resume to get into a college, or be nice for you to get in a good college, but just get into any kind of college, really. But yeah, and then then Jefferson came in and told Khalil in the hospital that he won't be able to walk again because his spine is just done. His spine is severed. It's just done and over with. There's no way. And I'm just like, Lord. I'm sorry if you hear the train in the background. I live by the train tracks. And usually when you live in a neighborhood by the train tracks, you ain't living in a good neighborhood. Anyway, that's what happened with that. Come to find out that the villain's name is not Tobias. Oops. I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name, man. It's Tobias. I'm just like, oh my God, I said the name wrong. I feel kind of bad because I know what it's like to get my name mispronounced. my last name, because my first name is easy to pronounce because it's so freaking common. Everybody got it. In case you guys don't know, even though it says Jessie, my full name, the name I was born was Jessica. So everybody got the name Jessica. But my last name, not everybody got that. Everybody who has my last name spelled the exact same way. We relatives. I don't know anybody that don't have my last name that isn't related to me. I don't know anybody that has my last name spelled the exact same way that is related to me. Every single relative in my life, we got the same. On my dad's side, we got the same last name because I got his last name. Anyway, that's what happened with that. And then Tobias went to go see Lady Eve. And then after I watched the 3rd episode, I went on Instagram, just liking a whole bunch of pictures of the Black Lightning and the Black Lightning cast and stuff. I'm starting to follow them all. Couldn't find out Lady Eve was Jill Scott. I didn't even know it was her. I was like, oh, damn. And then I watched her on the 4th episode. I was like, okay, Jill Scott, she's a great actress because she got me scared. And I don't know what the heck she was doing to that body, but that freaked me. It even freaked me out a little bit because I'm a little bit crazy. I'm crazy. I find it intriguing when people do open heart surgery or something on like the Discovery Health channel and stuff like that. I like shit like that. But it was just something about, I think it was because of her character that made me freaked out. I don't think it was a situation that she had that thing inside that dude's body. Homeboy was dead even though his eyes were open. He was still moving. I think he was dead. I don't know. But it was just like, and come to find out, because I thought that Tobias was stupid. He thought that Black Lightning that came back, he thought that wasn't the real Black Lightning. But come to find out, it wasn't real Black Lightning. And also come to find out, Tobias actually thought he got rid of Black Lightning a long time ago, but he didn't really die. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And you know, Lady Eve is not having it. So Tobias is trying to take care of it, and he gonna try to track Black Lightning down, and who knows what's gonna happen with that. I can't wait, but yeah, that's pretty much from what I can remember. That's what happened in the episode. How I feel about the episode, as time goes on, I'm not fully excited because I'm expecting the unexpected now, because it's kind of, I don't know, maybe that's just me having an intuition or something. But when I watch certain shows or movies or something, not movies, but when I watch certain shows, I already know what's going to happen in the next episode or happen in the whole season. So I have a pretty good idea. But yeah, because you guys didn't know, Anissa and her girlfriend, they broke up in the last episode, and then she been hanging out with Grace sometimes, and I'm just like, oh, there was one more part. There was a student. There is a new drug called Green Light. And Green Light is the combination of PCP and crack. I'm like, oh no. No wonder that kid in the bathroom who took Green Light was acting crazy. And Jefferson had to knock him out. I'm like, oh no. I'm just like, oh. I'm like, another drug? I'm like, so if it's a combination of PCP and crack, like they said in the episode, you take it one time and you are hooked. Like, oh my God. I'm just like, it's the love child of PCP and crack. It's like, you know, PCP and crack had made love and made a baby. Green Light is the baby. That was just like, oh my God, another drug? Another drug? I hope that drug doesn't ever become real, but whoo, Lord. And then Jefferson went into, it looked like a bar. Met up with an old friend, trying to tell the old friend to give him a word of advice. You know, saying that you need to get out of here and you need to stop doing all of this stuff. And then he became Black Lightning and told him, you know, made him snitch. And you're not really supposed to snitch when you are involved in criminal activity, because you know snitches get stitches. But he snitched. And then right before Black Lightning was about to knock him out, he asked him, can he take a picture with him? And I laughed. I was just like, what? You gonna ask this dude? Then I think he took the picture, and then boom, he knocked him out. I'm just like, oh Lord. I'm waiting for Jennifer. I just can't wait for the actual day. I don't know when I'm not sure if it's gonna happen this season, but I can't wait for the day that Jennifer and Anissa finally, well, Anissa probably more likely gonna be the first one to tell her daddy that, hey, I got superpowers, I got some strength, da da da. And then Jefferson, I feel like with Jefferson, he's gonna be like, what? And you know, and then there's going to come a time where Jefferson is gonna have to tell his kids that he's Black Lightning. Either that way, or Anissa and Jennifer, one of the girls, tell him there's some weird stuff been going on with them. They got super strength and whatnot, or they're gonna catch him in the act. One of those two. I'm pushing more towards the former, but the latter might happen. We just have to wait and see. I just can't wait for the day to happen. I'll just be overly excited. So yeah, that was my review of Black Lightning Season 1, Episode 4. And I hate to be that person, but if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, you can give it a thumbs down. Subscribe to my channel, hit that bell to turn on my notifications. Hopefully, I will pop up in your subscription box, because you know what? YouTube is just being YouTube, just being glitchy, and it's just, it's affected me too, because I follow a lot of people and they're not in my subscription box. I'm not getting notified. I'm just like, what's going on? Anyway. But yeah. So yeah. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell. Follow me on Patreon. Yeah, follow me on Patreon. Follow me on all my socials. I love you guys so much. Do good, because it feels good. And it's the right thing to do. See you next time. Bye.